What's up, everyone? It's the interview queen Alicia Toot here, and be sure to watch True Heel Heat.
Hey, good morning. Hello, everybody.
It is the show before Christmas, so we are all decked out.
Decked out.
Look at those beautiful decorations, Krssi.
Thanks,
Look
friend.
at that. Her tree spinning. Now I want a spinning tree.
Okay, so you have to buy so I'm gonna send you the link. You have to buy the base and put your tree in it, then it spins.
Okay, because
There's rotating base.
I'm a little jelly. I'm not gonna lie. My tree does not spin, y'all. I have a beautiful tree, but it does not spin. That is important. How has your last 2 weeks been?
Busy. I'm not finished shopping. I don't know about you. I know.
Time, girl.
I'm running out of time. I'm gonna get the last minute gifts. Hopefully, they're coming in via Amazon and other packages, and people don't steal my packages.
Thank you, Amazon and Walmart.
Yes, Walmart. Yes, I've got some stuff coming from Walmart soon, so I have to keep a lookout for that. Other than that, good morning, Stephanie. I'm loving your festive hat, Dorbs.
Thanks.
And it's pink.
I'm all ready. I did a whole bunch of wrapping yesterday. So to your point, I have stocking stuffers to get still, kind of stuff like that.
Okay.
But other than that, I think I'm doing pretty good. I was a little ahead of the game this year, which I really appreciate.
Okay. We did my jobs one. We did our little white elephant thing majig at work. The kids have given their teachers theirs. Well, one of my sons gave their stuff. They're gonna give the other one's gonna give theirs tomorrow. So that was done. I have a few things under my tree.
My is on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, you guys wait till the last minute. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know why they're waiting till last minute, but
how's the weather?
Get free catered lunch and prizes and gifts, so I'm not complaining.
Cute.
Well, welcome everybody. I'm gonna say some shout outs here.
Good morning, guys.
The girl Alex, what's up, girl? I see. Is it Safet? Am I saying that? Okay. What's up, Monet? I see Nikki Boy. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Doing well. I'm doing well. It's been a really chaotic 2 weeks for me. I had COVID. And then this last week I had to take my husband to the hospital. So there's been a lot going on in our household the last 2 weeks.
Does he had COVID? He had COVID, right?
He did not have COVID. So it was a lot. It was a lot, but he's okay. And he's following up with his doctors and stuff like that. But he is thankfully okay. But it has been a wild 2 weeks for me. So look, as long as no one else gets sick before Christmas.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm drinking ginger ale because I don't want to get sick myself. I feel like something is coming, so I'm drinking a ginger ale. I'm trying to have some.
Go get you some. They are not a sponsor, but go get yourself some Zycam. Do you have Zycam?
Zycam? No, I can get some though.
Zycam. It helps prevent the cold. So if you feel it coming on, you start taking it.
Put it in our group chat so I won't forget.
I'm gonna do that. We'll get some of that and keep it on hand because it is amazing. Frantic, what's up? L2J, what's up? Good morning. Crystal, what's up, girl?
Crystal, hey, good morning, Crystal. Another Crystal
joining us today. We have quite a bit to talk about. The women's division, the women of pro wrestling. A lot going on the last 2 weeks. From news to the shows. So
let's dive on in for episode 17.
So we're gonna start with news. Alex said I'm good watching you both and the final World Cup at the same time. I appreciate a multitasker, Alex. That's why I love you. You're amazing and supportive while watching the things you love, while watching us, and I appreciate that. Love you. I can't wait. I'm gonna meet Alex at Mania, finally.
Yes, I know. I'm still trying to see if I can get there, so I'm still trying to figure it out.
Just you. You don't have to bring anybody else. Just you. It's cheaper if you just bring you.
Very true.
Very true. I'm bringing my husband because he doesn't watch the weekly shows like I do. He's not that into it, but he loves the live shows. And I'm like I think
yes.
To Mania.
He'll enjoy it, yes.
And not bring him. So he's coming with me. The grandparents are watching the kiddos. And
okay.
Mommy's gonna have some fun.
It's my anniversary weekend.
Top dollar dive on SmackDown.
Oh my God!
Women's show Frantic. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I did. Here's how I feel about botches, y'all. I'm just gonna put this out there. Look, it's wrestling. Things happen. It was a really bad dive, but he's done dives before.
He has. I don't understand what happened.
So he said his leg gave out or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not. Whatever, it happened. It'll be all right. Maybe shouldn't be his go-to as far as moves go.
What was funny was the part where he did fumble, but then everyone else fell down, and then B-Fab was there hyping him up like he did something. So it was like, girlfriend, like,
look, you gotta sell it, Krssi. You gotta sell it. Look,
okay, sure. Okay. Like all of the one of the guys from the group, he was just like, oh, like just forward. Like I was like, girls, I mean, come on, like,
yeah, that's right. That's right. Right. Calm down. Everyone, calm down. It is what it is. Again, it's wrestling. We sell an air now. You gotta sell sometimes wind blows very hard. And so sometimes the breeze can knock you over. And so sometimes
that's what it is. Like
maybe it was the wind thrust.
It was the wind
thrust.
Science.
It's science. Anyway, I did see it. It'll be all right. I would like to say shout out to him though. Apparently he's lost almost 100 pounds.
Yes, he had. Like he's looking great.
He looked amazing. I didn't even know he was working on his weight, to be honest with you. So good for him.
Right.
It's amazing. So hopefully I'm glad he's all right and everyone else is all right. And botches are gonna happen, folks.
Botches are gonna happen.
The flop dollar. SP,
the flop dollar, yes. SP with
before the
holidays this morning.
It's before the holidays. We gotta be nice. Christmas spirit. Is that Stone Cold on your tree? I just saw.
Yes, it is.
Girl, Stone Cold going around.
I have Stone Cold. I have The Rock. I have John Cena. I have the Undertaker will come around too. Matter of fact, the Undertaker is about to come around right now.
Ooh, everyone watch the tree. So throughout the whole show, if you spot an ornament, a wrestler ornament, just type it in the chat. You say, "Oh, I just saw the Undertaker." Sorry, we have people making cameos on the show. There's Taker. What's up, man?
Oh man,
you dizzy? Just kidding. Okay, sorry. Focus. This is your fault with the flop dollar. Not just Frantic's fault because you got us off subject. It's your fault, Frantic. Anyway, news in the women's division. Let's just start with the big one. Mandy Rose is gone. She was released. I will be honest with you. I kind of heard the news. I responded, however responded. I don't know the follow-up. So my understanding is it might have been mutual. As far as she didn't want to take down her site. For those who I'm sure everyone on here has heard so by now, but she has a site that she
kind of like an OnlyFans-ish type of deal. Like you got to pay. It's kind of like it, but you have to pay a subscription. You have to pay for her content, It's something that's been that shows like, you know, intimate things with her fiance, and they just was like no. And I wonder, was there conversations, you know, spoke, you know, apparently like she's making lots of money from this. SP was our one of our reporters, him and Romeo, they went diving in our, you know, undercover looking for this content, and they did say a lot of risque things were there. And
they just happen to want to go dive in and look at the content.
I mean, they listen, I'm only telling you what they told me. They did their top-notch reporting, and they went and they said that they saw, you know, they saw the content. Why you cannot look?
I'm sorry. Okay. It's a great investigative reporting. Thank you, SP.
So your boys was out there looking for the content to, like, you know, get the reporting in, and they said, and they came back reporting that the information was very
risque.
Risque. It was something to, you know, to see, and people are paying for this, but apparently she's making lots of money. And
good for her.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Excuse me.
Oh, Sports and Things says Fightful hasn't confirmed if she asked for her release before this. So
I don't think
all we know, I think all that's been confirmed, if you will, she's been taken down off the WWE site and put in alumni. I do believe someone said she's still showing up on the NXT roster for now.
Okay.
But basically her content was kind of putting them at risk for breaking some of their other third-party contracts.
Right. And they was like, no, can't do. We have
like, can you tone it down? Yes. Or take it down. I'm not sure which one was said, but
right. We don't know what was said. Yes. Right. We don't know if there was a conversation. Yes.
People have actually reported that she's making more money doing that than what WWE is paying her.
Correct.
So
correct. And this is on a monthly basis.
And she did her statement after the fact. So when she's like, thank you for all the, you know, supportive messages and the love, the site's still up, winky face. So I think it's clear we wanted to keep the site up and make her moolah.
No, like fight. Like she was like, and what's crazy is that what we spoke about yesterday in True Hill Heat is either the sponsors was like, get rid of her, because you either get rid of her, or we're walking. And I guess WWE was like, okay, well, we need our sponsorship, we need your money. So this one person is not going to hold us back. So we'll just have to like let her go, unfortunately.
They
but you know, it's a business.
Party relationship it is. It's a business.
It's a business. This is money. She's a private contractor. Right. She's a private contractor. And you know, if she want, you know, if it's not in the line of what your contract says, then they do probably have a case where they can just say, hey, we have to cut our losses and, you know, release you. Very sad. I wish they was, you know, a way to come with a common ground, because I before it happened, watching the show, I thought, you know, Toxic was going to be called up to the main roster, which we all thought was coming soon anyway.
Yeah.
But to come to find out, it was like a whirlwind. When Wednesday came, it was like, no. She's not with us anymore. So, yes.
Yeah, that was, they moved up. We'll get into NXT a bit, but they did move up her match with Roxanne from New Year's Evil to this last Wednesday.
Yes.
And it did feel rushed, but this is obviously for these reasons, because she was literally released the next day. So
the very next day, yeah.
Or reports of her release came the next day. WWE still has not posted or said anything about it.
Right.
No, you know, good luck on your future endeavors. Probably because she's already doing well with her future endeavors. So at this point, they're like, all right. You have to understand, they invested a whole year into Mandy
in her reign, right?
In her brand, the branding, the title. And to be honest, she did a great job.
She did a fantastic job. Yes,
willy-nilly for no reason. Clearly, this was just she could not stick around doing what she was doing on the side, and she chose the stuff on the side And you know what? More power to her. She's making bank. Look, and you don't have to put your body on the line.
That's what we were saying yesterday. SP was like, do I show my body and don't get injured or hurt, or do I go back to wrestling and make less money? So this is what we're gonna do. And mind you, she was a fitness model before. Like, she's been doing these things. So it's like she's doing what she knows, and how to make money, like bank. Like, these times right now where we're in, like, hey, she will be missed. I thought, her being demoted to NXT was like, oh my god, they put her in NXT, but then she turned limited to lemonade, and she did like, look how long she was. Like, look at Toxic Tracker. I hope Toxic doesn't get lost in translation now, because she's not there with them, because I feel like, I hope it's nothing like how what's the group that was with Swerve. Oh god, I'm losing. Hit Row. I hope they don't be like Hit Row and just be like lost, because
so
go ahead, girl.
I think Gigi and JC have made a really good impression, and they've had a lot of growth as a tag team. The fact that they were the kind of the tag team and Mandy was the singles champion, I think helped them out, because they grew as a tag team with Mandy on the side, if you will. So I think those actually do, and I think people really do like them. When they've come up to the main roster a couple times now, they get a pretty good reaction.
And they're a legit tag team.
I think they'll be fine. They're a legit tag team, which is what we asked for in the women's division.
Hello.
Very rare. I just hope they don't split them up and make them singles competitors when you have a legit tag team right there. And they work well together. So
yes,
I don't know if they're going to keep them in NXT or if they're going to move them up. But I think for main roster, they're trying to figure out what they're doing with their tag teams in general. So I think maybe next year we'll see them move up, maybe before Mania, around Rumble, if they're going to do it. So we will see, but we do wish Mandy, obviously, the best.
Yes.
Again, she did a great job as champion on NXT. She did bring a lot of 18. I think someone said that 18 to 49 demo, Mandy did very well with. So we'll have to fill that gap. Congratulations, though. We'll talk about later, but to Roxanne, the new NXT Women's Champion. We'll get into that later. We're still in news, y'all. This is news still. The other news, which is also big, was that Raj. I don't know if you guys know Raj from Wrestle Inc., but he had reported maybe a month or two ago. Actually, I think it was like during the summer almost. That Sasha had come to terms with WWE on her. WWE and her had come to terms, and that she was no longer part of WWE, and that she wouldn't be wrestling again probably till January. Raj reported all of this, and are you there? You were frozen for a little bit.
Can you see me?
Yep, I can. So Raj reported all of this.
I'm back.
Like the summertime, people started attacking him left and right, saying that he was wrong, he was making stuff up. Fightful had just confirmed last week that Sasha and WWE have come to terms. She is a free agent as of January, and that she. There was also a report that she will be at Wrestle Kingdom in January. So Raj was correct in his reporting. Now, given WWE again has not confirmed any of this, so obviously we'll see. But are you, Krssi, are you there? I think she's frozen again. The tree's spinning too fast. Are you there?
Oh. Here I am. Yeah. I don't know. Something is happening. Someone's messing with my Wi-Fi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I frozen?
I can see you. I can see you. You're moving like you're lagging.
I don't know what's happening today.
WWE most likely removed her from the site on January 1st. That was first said by Fightful 4 months ago, following Rogers' report. Yeah. So, what do you think of Sasha obviously not being a part of WWE anymore?
Um, I'm happy for her. You know, you have to fight for yourself. If you're not going to advocate for yourself, who will? You know, and
Yeah.
she's been trying to get them to understand that she is a top draw. She should be treated like the other ladies, and you know, they were not trying to do that for her, and so she was like, "Okay, let me go."
Yeah. No, I look. One thing about Vince McMahon's WWE that I didn't really like is the fact that I almost felt like they were stuck there
Yeah,
in their
yeah,
contracts,
mhm.
like whoever it is, and they had no opportunity to go out and try other things and do other things and wrestle other places. And I felt, well, I get they're supposed to be independent contractors, and to me, I'm like, if you contract
Right,
me through a certain amount of time, okay, great, I should be able to now go do some other stuff that I just want to do.
right,
Sasha's
right,
very young.
right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's responding to someone in the chat. I'm like, what's happening? I was like, what? He's like, that's incorrect. I'm like, oh God, what? Um, look, Sasha's young. I think she's what, 30? She just turned 30.
I
Um,
think so.
and as someone in her 30s, and I have kids, I have a family, so I
Mm-hmm.
can't do nearly as much as I'd want to do, but she is 30 and she has the opportunity to go and try other things, model, act,
Being moved.
go
Yep.
wrestle other places, whatever it might be. This is the time for her to do it. This is the time. If she comes back to WWE, I'm hoping it's when she's done and tried all the different things that she wants to
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
now she's like, okay, I can go back home now, or whatever it is. Um,
I
Not only
think that.
that, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping she's like a Cody Rhodes situation where she
Right. Yes, she
leaves,
has to prove. Yep. Yep.
she has to
She
prove
makes a big
herself
for herself.
and
Yep.
like outside of
Mm-hmm.
WWE, and then they're
Yep.
gonna go, you know what? We should have
We should have
paid
kept
her what
her.
she wanted,
Yes.
whatever it might
Yes.
be.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Agreed. 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 I
a
was going.
report came out. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say that as well. Like you have to know your worth. And someone told me this is like if you don't advocate for yourself, no one will. And Sasha's been
Yeah,
doing this for a very long time. And she's grown to know what she is worth. And she's her biggest fan. And she's gonna be like, okay. She said, and the lines were written. She said on Stone Cold's podcast, I know my worth. I know what I bring. And if you guys don't understand that, then I have to now, I don't want to, but I will have to leave. And
yeah,
that's what she's going to do. And she's going to be a draw. She's going to go out of this company. And they feel like that she's probably not that big of a person to do this. So now she's going to be like, okay, I will show you.
yeah,
One thing she has always said, don't tell me I can't do something because I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it very well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, look, that's what life's about, folks. Like sometimes there are people that won't necessarily think you're worth
You're
what
the
you think you're worth,
right.
and that's fine, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Yeah.
go prove them wrong, right?
Yes. Yes.
Um, I think we can tell by Sasha's booking, however you feel about Sasha Banks, you can tell by her booking that they never really, um, while she was always kind of in the title picture, she was never the
They never
woman.
pushed her for
Does that
yes.
make
Yeah.
sense?
There you go.
She
Yes.
was never the girl, the
And
woman.
then she was trying to tell them that she can be that girl, and they wouldn't let her be. They won't let her.
Right. Like she was the woman they rely on to put others over because she gives everybody a good match, right?
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Yes.
and she has had some accomplishments. I'm not saying that she hasn't. She's had some great accomplishments at WWE. She's even main evented WrestleMania.
Yep.
Um, I just feel that she could easily be one of the main faces of the company.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I know people feel differently about this with her because she has left a lot and come back a lot and left a lot and come back a lot. Um, And I think that's a lot of it's from frustration of her not being the woman. She's always used to put other people over. To be honest, I think Ronda Rousey, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I think Ronda Rousey was a major factor in her leaving. Because Ronda is like champion. Sid, I'm sorry, but she sucks, kind of. And she's not. I'm sorry, but she's not at the level of some of these other women, wrestling wise, name wise. Obviously, she's Ronda Rousey. Wrestling wise, she is not that woman to carry a division and put people over, in my opinion. And I do feel that that was one of the main reasons she did not come back. Whether or not this report is true or not, that they refused to pay her as much as they're paying Charlotte and Becky, I have absolutely no clue. They all make way more money than we do, so I don't give a shit.
Well, that's also very, very true. Yes, that's so true. Like, I mean,
they all make way more money than any of us do. So
right.
them, that's none of my business.
Dream of making their money. True. Listen,
right.
I can only dream. Like, let me get that money. Okay.
She should be being paid more, and that's what she feels like, and they don't want to do that. Then she has the right to say, "I'm gonna go try some other things." Then, and so it is what it is. I wish her luck. Obviously, I think she'll do well wherever she goes. Ronda doesn't book WWE though. What? Everything we've heard, it comes down to the company and other performers. Just push.
Well, see, the whole is not that is that she's not the booking. The thing that what Stephanie is saying is that the factor, the matter of the fact is that you have this person that's been working her ass off, and then I tell you, like, this is what it is, this is how it should be, and you tell me no and tell me, like, leave, and you kind of like push me out. I'm trying to advocate for myself. I'm trying to advocate for another person I'm working with, and you guys still like, like, go away. We'll figure it out. You're either going to work here, you're not going to work here. Like, that's just what it is. And people like Ronda can just like walk in and just like have the platter just hand it to her. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, she has been a name and everything. So I don't know. Sasha has made it clear that as day she wants to be back. Okay,
but that's not what it's about. All I'm saying is that Ronda being there, Ronda coming in, becoming champ, not really putting in the same amount of time and work to prove she should be champ, in my opinion. Probably is a factor for a lot of women that might be rubbed the wrong way a bit by it.
And also, it's money.
I'm not saying Ronda is just the reason why Sasha left. I'm just saying, I'm sure it doesn't help when someone like her just comes in and dominates because she happens to have a name outside of WWE. I understand why WWE does it. She has a name. She's been bringing some other viewers. I get why they're doing it. All I'm saying is, if I was wrestling my whole life and I put my heart and soul into this for decades, and then someone else comes in just because they made a name elsewhere, but they don't even know how to wrestle that well, all I'm saying is it doesn't help the morale, and it doesn't help if she was already feeling some type of way. I'm sure it doesn't help. That's all I'm saying. Well, so anyway, obviously we wish luck to Sasha Banks. I think whatever she does at Wrestle Kingdom, I think it's going to be awesome. We know she's all been training throughout this period of time that she's been off as well. So I'm sure she's going to pull out some crazy stuff that she maybe has not always been able to do in WWE, because they do control
what it is,
what movesets and stuff they're doing to some extent.
And now we have to get used to calling her Mercedes. So we're going to have to say Mercedes, because Mercedes is not Sasha anymore. So she cannot own that name anymore. She has to be Mercedes. And the things that she's about to do is going to be great. I know it's very weird that we have to say Mercedes. What is going to be her name? I think it's Monet.
Mercedes Monet. She took
Mercedes
Monet's
Monet.
name. Monet. She took the name. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Mercedes Monet. From what they're saying,
she's about to do some big things. She's about to give the Cody effect, even like the Jericho effect. Like, you know, you leave, you go to New Japan, and like the stuff Jericho had did over in New Japan is like craziness to me. So she's about to show these people what she is, who she is, how she's gonna be, what she's gonna about to change some things, and the matches that she's going to have is going to be amazing. And the first day you see her walk through the door at AEW is going to be like mind-boggling. Watch when you see that.
I was just about to ask you. I'm like, do you think she's going to show up to AEW?
I do believe she will. She's going to do New Japan stuff mostly first, I feel like. But eventually, you know, because they have the partnership with AEW, you know, they do the work together. Like they'll probably do another Forbidden Door. And I think that if she teams up with like Saraya, would be craziness to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to pop. It's going to bring numbers. People are like, you know, it's got to be very, very hush, but we'll see.
I want that even more because a lot of people blame Sasha for Saraya getting hurt. I don't know if you in that live event match. Her neck was hurt after that. And a lot of people blame Sasha for it. And Saraya's even come out and said, like, things happen, like it's not her fault, like whatever. People still want to blame her for it. So that would be even cooler to me if they were partners, so they could be like, y'all can be quiet now. And done.
Right. And Saraya was the person that was she said that Mercedes did call her and speak to her when everything was like clear. And look, SP just said, there we go, SP, thank you. So yes, she has been. They are in talks. So like SP said, the more we don't know who her partner is, the more we can believe that it might be her. And I feel like it may be her from when, you know, they was like, oh yeah, get your partner. Here's the ticket. We'll see you January 11th. And now we're saying, now it's already telling us that, hey, she can work starting January 1st. So it's like, oh my God, that even gives you more, like, who can be her partner? Like, who can we find as her partner, like, that's going to pop?
Yeah. No, well, so here's my thoughts. And y'all can weigh in here. I've been thinking about this a lot. And I'm like,
okay.
Because for the longest time, I'm like, I can't see her going to AEW. Like, I can't see her going to AEW. Only because while AEW has some great wrestlers and some great women, I don't think a lot of them are at Sasha's level.
Right.
However, she could possibly help the division. At the same time, she's been helping WWE. And is she sick of that, being the helper? Now, given at AEW, it's very possible she could become the woman and be the focus. But you're talking about a Britt Baker now versus Sasha Banks, because Britt Baker is the woman over there. So, I don't know. I don't know how people are going to react. I think they'll be excited that she's there if she shows up. I just don't. I don't know if it's the best move for her to sign with them. If she does like some New Japan stuff or something like that with them, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it helps her stock being there, but it will definitely help AEW's women's division. I think it would give them the injection that it needs.
Right. Yes.
Sasha just
imagine the matches that she can have, though. Like we named a few of them yesterday, and you know, a lot of like SP, a lot of women are not on her level, but we can give stellar matches. We can. You got. I mean, just look at how Jade has come so far. Like, you have people. Yeah. She can help so many girls that are over there and push. Like, maybe she won't win every match, but listen, she can give on bangers after banger after banger. She could be the girl that's over there. You understand? So let's you know, her stock. Well, it'll help her a lot. Like, okay, it definitely would help her stock because
yeah.
I agree with SP. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Any more news?
Again, maybe I think that was it for the news. Two big pieces of news, honestly. So again, we wish Mandy Rose and Sasha the best on whatever's in their future. They did amazing things for WWE when they were there. So good luck to you ladies. Let's just get into it real quick. Last weekend was Ring of Honor Final Battle. Someone said Mercedes Rashida. Oh, Mercedes Rashida. It would be even cooler if she was able to wrestle Shida over in Japan.
You wanted to wrestle her in Japan first before AEW?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to see that. Mercedes versus Britt, Hayter Storm, Athena never happened in WWE. Isn't that crazy? Someone else told me that, and I was like, Sasha and Ember Moon never wrestled?
Never.
They
never.
Not other than like the what's it called? The like Royal Rumble or like you know all those multiple things. They never had like singles match. I believe.
Which is crazy. That's crazy. Storm.
More interesting fresh matches in AEW over WWE. I agree. I mean, for the most part, Mercedes wrestled everybody that's in WWE at this point. Almost everybody. Maybe not the NXTers, but most of the main roster women she has wrestled. She could basically get a female John Moxley deal.
She can't.
She can kind of go wherever she wants. This is true.
I think that's what she wants to do. I think because she is the love of wrestling that she's never said that she didn't want to not wrestle. They wouldn't let her do these things. So therefore, she's going to get these things and she's going to go and wrestle like the John Moxley effect. Yes, I'm going to go and I'm going to wrestle because this is what I love to do. I love to wrestle. And I knew, that like she's always said that. So I think this is a great move for her. Where it is, I'm going to watch. So
correct. I'm gonna need. I think on Twitter, a gal named Adriana, I think her name is. She posted a whole thread about New Japan and like kind of like a quick guide to like their current rivalries and matches and champions. So people who don't watch it, who might want to start watching it so they can get caught up before Mercedes gets there. She did like a quick guide. It's actually really cute. To help people. And also I think she put on there like where to watch it. Because a lot of people are like, where do you even watch this stuff? Like, so it was actually pretty good. And SP said, or just watch our reviews and coverage on this channel on True Hill Heat.
Absolutely. Plug.
Because I think there are a lot of people who will be tuning in to New Japan for the first time.
Yes, absolutely.
Or the first time in a long while. So we will see. But Ring of Honor Final Battle, we had a Athena versus Mercedes Martinez. What a hard-hitting match. Like, I was like, holy crap. Patrick said, for real, ordering Wrestle Kingdom fast.
Yes, Patrick, absolutely.
Athena did overcome Mercedes, and she became the new Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Listen, this new aggressive, mean streak Athena, I'm here for it. I love it. Some people are like, oh, she's a little too aggressive. And Athena came out with a statement saying, if these were men, you would never say they were being too aggressive.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Why can't women fight hard? And I'm here for it. I love a good brawl. I love a good fight. I love when it looks real. And that's what she's giving right now. This was a great move. I think with this level of intensity that she is at, I think she will be a great Ring of Honor Women's Champion. So we'll see who's next for her. To be honest, I can't speak to it because I don't watch it on a weekly basis, but is Ring of Honor going to get its own thing?
Yes. So SP reported this yesterday. They are doing a deal on their own website that you have to pay for, which is subscription. I forgot how much SP said it was going to cost, but it's also like you add, like, why can you try to get on a streaming platform? So we're thinking, or we're guessing that $10. Thank you, friend.
$9.99.
We're thinking they're thinking that they lost their deal with HBO. and now they're just going to do something on their own channel and have people just watch it there. So which will now have like you either like you have Dark, which is free, but now you want me to pay for Ring of Honor. Like it is not. It's stupid.
So the Honor Club thing, I was a little confused about because I saw it online, and Athena had like retweeted it or something, and I was like, "What is an Honor Club? What? So is that the $9.99 thing?
I believe it is.
Ring of Honor TV will be on Honor Club.
Yes.
Okay. I did not understand what that was about. That was, as a marketing person, that was a very poor marketing strategy to let people know about that, because I was lost, to be honest with you. Anyway, congratulations to Athena. She is the new Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Let's jump into the shows this week. We had Monday Night Raw, live from Chicago, Illinois, and we did not get any CM Punk chants. No CM Punk chant.
To be
this is like
fair,
the first time I feel like in literally years, I feel like we haven't gotten CM Punk chant. So, live from Chicago, Illinois. I have some friends that are in Chicago. One that went, and the other one, Crystal, if you're still here, I hope you're feeling better.
Sorry.
Huh?
You say that again?
No, I was just giving shout outs to people in Chicago that I know that were going to Raw. Unless the elite there, no reason for the chance. Correct.
Right. I'm about to say yes. Correct. You once that it's a different, different company, of course. So they're not really going to be saying those type of chants there. So,
but they did for years in WWE. They were chanting for CM Punk, and now they're not.
Now,
they're like, all right,
I think they know now exactly what it is.
All right, on Raw, we had the number one contenders match between Bayley and Alexa Bliss on Raw. It started out with Damage Control coming out. They were all like kind of on the ring, and all of a sudden Becky Lynch comes out of absolutely nowhere and takes out both Dakota and Io and chases them off with a chair into the crowd, leaving Bayley all by herself in the ring. Like, what the heck? What happened? And then Alexa Bliss's music hits. She comes out and they get their match started. It was a decent match. I wouldn't say it was their best, but they had a pretty good match. They were given pretty good time. Bayley was all by herself. She did not have her friends to help her out. And Alexa Bliss did end up getting the pin on Bayley, becoming the number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion, then came out to congratulate Alexa Bliss. And she went to shake her hand. Alexa Bliss said, "No, I'm going to give you a gigantic hug." And so she went in for a hug, and all of a sudden, the Bray Wyatt, Firefly, I guess it is.
Came on the screen. Yep.
And Alexa Bliss's face completely changed, and she put Bianca Belair into Sister Abigail while staring dead into the camera, the hard cam. And it was actually it was very subtle. It was very quick. It was, to me, it was very cool. It was very well done. Bianca Belair kind of looks over at her in the midst of Sister Abigail, like, what the heck are you doing?
What's happening? Right. What are you doing? Right.
They're supposed to be friends. She was supposed to be giving her a hug, and she puts her in Sister Abigail. Bianca Belair kind of looks at her like, what the hell? And then Alexa Bliss snaps out of it, lets her go, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what just happened. Like, kind of dumbfounded. That little bit got me more excited to see this, because it was very subtle, and it's almost like you forget for a second that Alexa Bliss is going through some shit, and then she goes through some shit, and you're like, oh,
yes,
oh
yes,
yeah,
yes.
I forgot about that. So I'm very interested. Look at the guy right there. See the guy in the picture. Look at like, yeah. And the guy with the cell phone camera was like, whoa.
Well, both of them, anyway, the two of them on the side, yep.
Whoa. So
this is a great still shot. Whoever brought this one, bravo to you guys.
Right. I'm very interested to see what happens here. I don't know where. I'm assuming they're fighting at Royal Rumble.
Maybe? Yeah. Yes, they're gonna be fighting for at Rumble.
So I'm
maybe
very
we'll get the
interested to see
full
how
turn
this goes.
from her.
I'm assuming. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm invested. I would just like to say, and Royal Rumble, I'm probably gonna get this wrong. 2020, no, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was Becky. 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So
last year. No, not last year.
Alexa Bliss and whichever one it was, where Alexa Bliss and Bianca were the first two out. They had about 5 to 7 minutes in the ring by themselves, and they had incredible chemistry. Thank you. Let's Rumble 2020. Oh yeah, right before COVID. I'm like, it was a normal Rumble. It wasn't a COVID Rumble. So sorry. So it was right before COVID. But they had a about 7 minutes together, and they had great chemistry. And I said back then, I'm like, I really want to see them have a feud. I'm like, because they have great chemistry in the ring.
Yes.
So I'm actually very excited to see this match between the two of them.
I want to see Alexa in this type of mode because it's been a while. Not you, Alexa. Not you. Ugh. Sorry.
Alexa's like, what mode do you want me in?
Right.
My Alexa does the same thing. It's hilarious. Every time I see Alexa on the screen, and I'm like, what's Alexa doing? And she's like, right. Oh, can I help you? I'm like, not you.
Not you. I didn't ask for you. I'm talking about Bliss. Okay. Bliss. Anyways. Right. All you hear is the ding. I'm like, girl, no one was talking to you. Now you want to answer. Like when I asked you to do something before, you don't want to answer. Now you want to answer me when I'm not even talking.
She never responds. I'm like, Alexa. Right. She's all ding. I'm like, could you please
get it together?
Play my music?
Right.
But when I'm not talking to her,
right.
You know what? It's just like kids, actually. When you don't want them, their asses are listening. They can hear everything. And when you do want them, it's like, hello, did you not forget your name? Anyway, sorry. Mom rant.
Right.
No, so yeah, you're right. So I think it was Crown Jewel this year was the first time I've seen Alexa Bliss look like the old Alexa Bliss in the sense of
there we go.
Intensity was there. And I was like, where has that been for the last year and a half? Because I just felt like she was just not herself, not that same fire that she typically brings. And that was the first match I'd seen her go all the way off. And I was like, there she is. There's Alexa. So she brings that again with Bianca, which I think Bianca's good at bringing that out of people because she's such a good in-ring performer. You have to kind of step your game up with her. You have to. Yes. So I do feel they're going to have a great match. If they, Monet said she thinks they might have multiple matches, which is very possible.
I'm fine for that. Like she's fought Bailey. I mean, Bianca's fought Bailey a few times. So like, listen, it's okay. It's cool. I'm actually really excited for this
trilogy thing. They've been doing these trilogies like with Seth.
Yes.
I'm all for them doing that with women. They did it with Bianca and Becky. I'm all for the trilogy feud matches, whatever. Especially if this is leading down a road for Alexa Bliss where she is becoming something else or changing. So we will see, but I'm excited for it. Also on Raw, we had Asuka versus Rhea Ripley.
So good.
Right. So Rhea Ripley comes out with her boy toy. I call him Heat Dominic. No reason to do 3-0 trilogy.
I agree. Like have one person win two of the three matches. Like you don't.
Who went 3-0?
Just like why don't have like this?
Didn't because Seth won one of his with Cody? No. Did Cody win all three?
I think
Seth
so.
won one of his with Edge.
Yes.
And he won one of them with Riddle.
Yes.
Split the first two. Right? So who went 3-0? And then Becky won two of hers with Bianca and Bianca, and she lost one. I'm trying.
He's probably trying to. He's probably typing.
Is it Cody? I thought Seth won one of those. I guess not. I'm tripping. That's fine. Cody went 3-0 against Seth. Okay, but Edge and Seth was 2-1.
The one with
Bianca
Riddle
has won 5 straight against Bailey,
which is so.
That's not really a trilogy. That's a scintilogy. I made that shit up. All right. Anyway, Asuka versus Rhea Ripley. Rhea comes out again with her boy toy. Asuka comes out at first looking like Asuka. But then you have her get on the rope and she takes her mask off, which for those
it's one of her old masks. Yep.
It's her old mask that she's wearing in Japan. And she takes it off and she has no face paint on. None. First of all, this girl, her skin, like, can we just gorgeous. It's always covered with face paint.
Asuka, yo.
You can't always see her. But she is gorgeous. Okay. First of all. Second of all, so she has no face paint on. Now, if you guys have been paying attention on Twitter, she has been teasing or posting a lot of stuff about Kana and kind of the old her and, goodbye to Asuka. So I'm also interested to see where this is going. She lost here to Rhea Ripley. So Dominic got up on the ropes. She sprayed Dominic with green mist. And of course, crying, Mommy, it hurts, Mommy.
So funny.
Like that's
so funny.
That's what my toddler says when he's crying. And Rhea Ripley comes and does Riptide on Asuka and gets the pin. Asuka is in the ring looking absolutely defeated, upset. Rhea goes off, celebrates with, she celebrates by herself because Dominic's crying over there in the corner. Mommy. So again, and then Asuka comes on, social media later, and she's like, "Oh, you guys should have picked, Rhea over me," and blah blah blah. So I have a feeling this is going to turn into a more serious Asuka. I don't know if she's turning into Kana herself, but at least because Asuka is technically her WWE name. I don't know. I'm very curious to see what is happening here. Because Asuka's one of the best.
I'm ready for it.
Women on the roster. In decades, she's one of the best women. And I absolutely love her. She's one of the sweetest people in the world. So I just want all great things for her. She's another one that always puts other people over. Has great matches with them. I don't necessarily know if she's going to be champion per se, but I would like to see a more serious Asuka. When she was under Triple H in NXT, that's when she had the undefeated streak. So she is back under Triple H again. So I feel like that might be where this change might be coming from a bit. So we will see. Whatever they do, I need Asuka to go to SmackDown, Monet said. SmackDown just needs help in general. I don't give a shit. Just send everybody over there.
Right.
I don't know.
I wish they would make the lady. This is sad to say, but I know we have two champions, but I feel like, see how the guys get to go back and forth, like the tag team. Like, I feel like it needs to be more cohesive. I feel like they're missing something and they're not doing something which is wrong for SmackDown. It's doing it and is doing a disservice for all the people that watch SmackDown, the people that go to SmackDown. You're doing a disservice for a lot of people that go to that show and watch that show.
So one thing I like that they are doing is the tag titles are going back and forth. I do like that.
Right.
The women.
Right.
However, the champion, so we have another, we'll get to it in a second and we get to SmackDown, but we have another champion, number one contenders gauntlet with the exact same women. And I'm like, bring some people over from Raw. I don't give a shit. Bring up someone from NXT even to just throw you off. Like, oh shit, someone from NXT is up here. Like, just do something different with the women on SmackDown. Like, it's just the same thing. Okay, like we all know that Raquel is gonna get it because they keep focusing on her and they keep taking her out. Like, just throw us off a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you.
Imagine getting a new house that has no fucking heat and you go and fix the plumbing, make a TV showcase, build a table and shit, but still ain't got no heat. Right. The heat in WWE's House of SmackDown's division and this idiot Triple H fixing a toy set and shit.
Yeah, what
you are on it today?
SP like,
SP has been on it today.
SP. He has been, like, seriously, like,
you're right. But sir, no, like it's the other issues around, like it's all right, let me back up. So it's clear that there are some character redirections happening, right? There is some character changes and redirections going on with different people. And so I think we're trying to figure out the characters first before he starts. I'm assuming before he starts shifting things around and stuff, because some of these women, their characters sucked. I mean, like look at Xia Li. Like I love Xia Li.
No, that's some of them suck. They are suck. They're sucking. It's like, just bad.
And that does need to be fixed. And I think he's trying to fix that first. The character work, like you have Lacey Evans getting repackaged, Asuka possibly getting repackaged, Alexa working on something. And whenever Dewdrop comes back, I wouldn't be surprised if she's repackaged a bit. Xia Li seems to be doing something here. We don't know exactly what. So I think he's trying to build characters now where there were a lot of the women did not have a character. They just were out.
They just were there.
Wrestling and they were there. He's also why is Lacey going back to the character when the character he had before Triple H was getting massive heat? Are you talking about the lady? Because I'm fine. I would be ecstatic if Lacey Evans went back to the lady because I thought
I want her to be the Southern Belle. Like that was great. Like she got so much heat. She was like,
she had so much heat. Like she was so annoying. And that's what I loved about her. I was like, I couldn't stand her ass. But that's because she was a good heel as the lady. Anyway, we'll see what happens. SP is correct. He's fixing things that don't need to be fixed per se. And there's other things that need more focus. And like they showed the graphic for the gauntlet match and like it got 0 pop. I'm just like, oh, it's the same fucking women in it again. And don't get me wrong, I love these women. But it's like, let's do something different. It's clear they're focusing on Raquel. So it's clear Raquel's probably going to get it. Like, throw us off a little bit. I don't know. Anyway. I'm not a booker, so I'm going to shut up. I think that was it for Raw.
Yep.
Look at Candace. Who'd she fight? Io?
Io
versus Io.
Which we have seen in NXT, but it had to be on the main roster. So
yes, it was a good throwback from their NXT days. And if anyone's seen those matches, they are incredible. They got a good amount of time here. And this is where the debacle. No, that was on SmackDown. See, I'm getting them confused. Hold on. Io, Candace. Did Candace win? I don't even remember. I don't remember. I think she won.
I think she did. She did win.
I just don't remember.
Io won. Excuse
me. Their match wasn't to the levels it was at NXT, but look, Candace is just getting back into this. They need to get their groove on main roster. It was a good match, regardless. Do not get me wrong.
Yes.
SP said Io won. Thank you. I really didn't remember. I'm sorry. I think I might have been eating dinner at that time. So I just saw like highlights. I apologize. So Candace's whole thing was like, I need to go against damage control because they hurt me, and then she lost. Look, I've complained about this before on here. SP, I don't think that's gonna help. Candace is one of those people who needs a character. I've been saying this on the show for how long? Candace does not have a character, and it drives me nuts. Like she was like a poison pixie at one point. I'm like, what's a poison pixie? What does a poison pixie do? Besides have really cool wings. Like, I love Candace. She's one of the best wrestlers in the world. I don't know. She needs whoever the SmackDown. She's just another woman on the SmackDown roster with no character. You could have different matches, absolutely. And then what? Anyway, NXT. So,
hello. I'm about to say, did you pause?
Message. Are you?
Oh, I was waiting for him to pop in, so I didn't want to leave. Okay.
All right. Oh, I don't know if SPC. Anyway, NXT. So this is before we found out Mandy Rose was released.
Yes.
So Roxanne, so basically they made it so Roxanne was out there talking, and then like this Grayson Waller came out and was like, "You're never gonna beat Mandy, like you're crazy, whatever." And then Braun Breaker came out, took out Grayson Waller. Then Mandy attacked Roxanne, and Roxanne said, "I'm not waiting for New Year's Evil. I want a match right now." And so that's what happened. Mandy, her being her cocky self, said, "You know what? It doesn't matter if it's today or at New Year's Evil. I can kick your ass whenever." She gave her the match. So we had Roxanne Perez versus Mandy Rose for the NXT Women's Championship. So we all thought, I think for the most part at that time, like that seems a little rushed, but I guess, something funky might happen. So I think it was a shock to most of us that when Roxanne won. Because Mandy had been so undefeated and untouchable for literally a year. I think we all knew Roxanne was going to be the person to take Mandy out eventually at New Year's Evil, but I think we were all a little shocked when it happened on NXT. The next day, once it was announced that Mandy Rose was released, I think that made a lot more sense to all of us at that point, obviously, as to why she dropped it. But the match itself was actually a really good match. It told a great story in the ring about how Roxanne had learned from Mandy through the matches they already had. Because Mandy tried to pull out some of the same things that she did to Roxanne before. And it didn't work. Roxanne had learned, if you will, from her mistakes in the past. And she was able to hit her with pop rocks in the end and get the 3-pin. So obviously, congratulations to Roxanne. I think I said this when they signed her. I think most people feel the same. She is the future of WWE, especially the women of WWE. She is the future. That woman, is absolutely amazing. Let's see. Yeah. SC Brand has 2 characters in Rhonda and Liv. That's about it. I'm reading some of your comments. Hope you're having a great Merry Christmas. Thank you, Film Nation. I hope you are too. It's been a whirlwind of a holiday season for our family, for sure. Safet said, that's true, SP. Not gonna lie, I was getting tired of Mandy as champion, in my honest opinion. But sure, I'll admit she had a good run. That's all I'm gonna say, nothing else. Mandy, to me, she reinvented herself, because on main roster, let's be honest, she kind of fell into the fold, and she was never going to be the woman up there. So when she came to NXT, she kind of reinvented herself, got a whole new look. Um, I don't know. It worked very well. I think she did great. She did great things. I thought she was a great champion. Uh, People kept her whole story was people underestimating her, and people kept underestimating her for the whole year, and then she'd overcome it and prove them wrong. And so finally, we were like, "Who's gonna beat her?" Well, I think a lot of us were like, "It's gonna be Roxanne. It has to be Roxanne. It's gonna be Roxanne," and it just kept not happening. Like a lot of us had a lot of doubt that it would happen. So even if Mandy was still there through New Year's Evil, I think Roxanne was going to beat her regardless. So they just kind of moved up that timeline for reasons. I love how Booker T is so biased to Roxanne. Booker T was such a proud papa throughout that whole match, before, during, after. Like, he such a proud papa. So yeah, he's completely biased to Roxanne, and he's not afraid to show it. So Nikita Lyons going to join Toxic Attraction. That is a good question, Frantic. I don't think so. It could work. If they really want to keep them as a trio. But I think Nikita draws. I don't know. Mandy did too. Nikita draws a lot of attention. But I guess Mandy did too. But I don't think. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know if they gel well together. I kind of want them to keep JC and Gigi as Toxic Attraction, just the two of them as a tag team, and move them to main roster so we have another legit tag team. But I could see Shawn Michaels possibly doing that with Nikita. We'll see. Her joining equals sweat face. Correct. Anika said, please cut no. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that. That was an interesting question. When Sonya was with them for 2 weeks, it was a vibe. So if they were going to add the third, I hope it's Sonya. Sonya being Mandy's real life best friend, and obviously us knowing, kayfabe and in real life, that would actually be a good. I actually would like to see that. Obviously Sonya brings more of that leader boss vibe than the sex appeal that Mandy would bring. But Sonya is, and she's not doing much on main roster, so it would actually be cool to kind of see Sonya come in and say, I know Mandy had to go, but I'm here for you guys. Let's do this. So, SP said Sonya could get herself a run like Mandy and NXT if they did that. I think you're right. I actually kind of want to see it now. Monet, I think you're right, girl. They need someone to replace Mandy. That's if they want to keep them as a trio. Sonya, I think, is actually a very good choice. Monet's onto something there. Because you're right.
When to replace Mandy? There,
yeah, I love that
idea. I like that idea. I love that.
Missed what Frantic was saying he'd like to see, or he asked if he thought Nikita would be part of Toxic Attraction. And I'm like,
no. Don't do it.
I don't think they would vibe very well.
No, it's not. No.
I don't think it would be a good mesh. I can see Shawn Michaels possibly trying, but I don't think it would be a good mesh.
No, I wouldn't put her there.
It's like the sun is coming through my blinds.
And it's like right in the middle of your face.
There we go. I'm just gonna stay off to the side, I guess. But then Monet had said when Sonya had gone down there in Mandy's place for that couple weeks.
Yeah, she was good.
It was a good vibe. And it was good. I really did enjoy that. And Sonya is not doing very much on main roster at all right now.
Yeah.
So I think it could work with people knowing that she is Mandy's real life best friend. And then Kate's best friend. I think she could easily walk in and say, I know that
Mandy's not
Mandy
here right
had to
now, but we
leave,
could
but
yep.
she's like, we can do this. Like, look,
Yes,
I got your
yes.
back. Fightful said
Definitely,
WWE's
I agree.
Gigi and JC without Mandy on the main roster. So it's also possible that Gigi and JC go up, and it actually would work that if Sonya was kind of their mentor on main roster, because they typically
Right,
like
and
to
she
put
can just
like
be
someone
there.
who's been on main roster for a while. So I could actually see that. That
Correct.
actually
I
would be
agree.
really cool.
I actually like that
You know,
idea
I
'cause I
want
was
it.
also
See,
I
Monet,
didn't
this is
even
your
think
fault.
about that.
I'm all excited, and nothing's happened. This is Monet's fault.
Nothing's
I'm like,
right.
no,
I was saying the same thing. I was like, okay, if they go to the main roster now, they can't have like the effect of like being like a group that was 3 and now it's 2, and then like they lose like their pop the reason that people love them. So you need probably to keep them as a trio and get someone to replace her. Well, not more replace her, but like now be the new person that's like coming in to like
the
zhuzh it
leader.
up a little bit, make some change, right? Make them like their
Yeah.
leader. Yes.
That's what I
So
said. Sonya doesn't bring the same sex appeal that Mandy did.
you bring a different sex
But
appeal. That's just
Sonya,
what it
she has a
is. So she's
different right. I'm
sexy.
like, she has a different type of sex appeal. Like she has that boss vibe, which I absolutely
Yes.
love about
Yes.
Sonya. And I think it would work very well for JC and Gigi transitioning to main roster to be put with Sonya. So now I want it. Monet, if it doesn't happen, it's your fault. I'm gonna @ you on Twitter and I'll be like, Monet, this is your fault. Because now I have high expectations. What else happened at NXT? Zoe Stark ended up challenging Nikita Lyons to a match. So I guess that will be happening. I'm assuming at New Year's Eve, possibly on I almost said Dynamite, Lord. On NXT. Don't AW fans do not come after me. I apologize. It might happen on some random NXT. Who knows? We'll see. There was also a segment with Elektra, Sol Roca, Lash Legend, and Indy that ended up with a
all
big
in the
brawl.
back. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, in the back. Ended up in a big brawl. So I guess we'll see where that goes as well. I'm really impressed with Sol Roca.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I love me some Indy Hartwell. So we'll see where that goes.
I mean, NXT is giving you so many things for the women to do. I don't know why they can't do it on SmackDown.
They've always been so good at that. Like they've always been really good at giving us a lot of women content. They do have a huge roster. If you guys follow, I think it's Vin on Twitter. He always posts like the rosters, like the updated roster sheet things, and you see Raw, you see SmackDown, and then like NXT takes up like the whole bottom half of the page because they have so many women. And so I'm like, can you give some of them up, please?
Right.
Send them to SmackDown, maybe. Given SmackDown only has 2 hours, but you can give at least 30-40 minutes to the women if you build the stories.
But no, that's not an excuse. You know why? Because NXT is also 2 hours, and they still do.
That's true. Multiple women's segments.
Multiple women's segments. So I don't understand that you can't use it. Yes.
Outside in the parking lot, the NXT parking lot, all the places. Sorry, hold on. So this is an interesting one for me because I love both these women, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. So, Isla Dawn challenged Alba Fire to a fight on the longest night of the year, also known as Winter Solstice. The fight itself is actually going to take place the night before Winter Solstice, but it's fine. We're just going to promote it as that. How do you feel about No one needs to know that. Just ignore that part. However, how do you feel about Isla Dawn and kind of her witch power thing? What is it? Isla Dawn's pronounced Isla Dawn? Isla?
Isla. Okay.
Oh, like island.
Like eyeball?
Isla Dawn. Thank you, SP.
Okay.
I always pronounce this shit wrong. Look.
That's what he's here for, man. That's what he's here for. Yep.
It's fine. Isla Dawn What do you think about her whole like the witch powers? I guess whatever it is, like the whole powers thing.
Her powers of like not even like witchcraft, but like more of like, what's the word we're looking for?
I called it witchcraft, but I don't know
spells of like,
yeah.
Right, I don't know if that's the right term to call it though, because I feel like it's another thing that it can be named, and I'm missing it right now, but it's like on the tip of my tongue, and I can't really. But I'm here for it.
Do you like it?
It's cool. I like the whole vibe that it's giving. I mean, it puts her over. It puts Alba over. You know, it keeps the story going, because what they did at the pay-per-view was, I would have thought that they would have let Alba get over, but I guess, homegirl is fairly still new, so she has these powers, so she has to go over. So they have to showcase like what she can do.
What did you think of the ref part where he had the black spot? Stuff coming?
I actually liked that part.
I was like, at first I'm like, is homeboy okay? And I'm like, oh my gosh, is he okay? I was like, wait, this is part of the.
You was concerned. You was really concerned. Oh man, I love it
for this man. I was like, oh Lord. Anika said the thing with the ref was a thing.
A thing.
It was a thing. It was a thing.
I actually liked that part. It was actually pretty cool.
I like the different stuff. I like
keeps it
giving something different.
Right.
It gives her a bit of mystery. I'm trying to keep the sun out my face, so if I'm rocking back and forth, it's because
I want to say, just pivot your chair over a little bit, turn your camera, and then you should be out of the sun.
I also have like a gray hair right here.
Yes, there you go. It is giving a little grayish hair, so it's fine.
Right?
But you just turn a little pivot.
Okay. I got that good lighting. The natural sun lighting. Anyway, yep. I'm excited to see what they do at winter solstice or the night before. Whatever you want to call
solstice,
it.
Yep.
Because I do like both these ladies. They're both incredible in the ring. Apparently I've been pronouncing her name wrong this whole time, but it's okay. Isla.
I like Isla because I love her that she has this lisp and she has an accent. Is all gruff.
Yeah,
she's like she just like the tongue is always just like showcased.
Your impression amazing.
Everything, like she has like these beautiful teeth. It's so funny to me.
Your impression was incredible. You know that? Me too. Stephanie is so relatable. I hate the sun is shining in my eyes. Right? I low-key need sunglasses if we're really talking about it. What else happened? Lyra Valkyra. I'm gonna say this shit wrong too.
Really? Wow, is that bright in it?
Lyra Valkyra. Anyway, she made her debut versus Amari Miller.
Valkyrie.
I have to say, Amari Miller.
Not Valkyrie, is it?
It's not Valkyrie. It's Valkyria. Valkyria. There's an A at the end. An IA.
Valkyrie.
Amari Miller has improved a lot. Amari Miller's another one, doesn't really have a character, but she's improving over down in NXT. So they actually had a good little match. It wasn't that long. Lyra Valkyra sounds like Taya Valkyrie we got at home. You have Taya Valkyrie at home?
Does it? Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, no, saying like Taya's not there. She's not with the company no more. She's working. I mean, it sounds like Valkyrie though, but whatever.
It does, and I think someone give us
more info.
Gail Kim, who we know doesn't like WWE, was like, it sounds really close to Taya Valkyrie, and I'm like, girl, calm down, Taya Valkyrie. Wait,
thank you, friend.
What? Well, we know
that. Yeah, see, Ty, she's in Impact. That's where she's at.
We know that. I was just confused by the at-home thing, but it's fine. Anyway, Lyra got the win over Amari Miller in her debut match. Again, Amari has improved quite a bit. It was not that long of a match, but it made the point that Lyra is there, and
yeah,
she is going to be one to be back up. Krssi said she worked for and never said.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Because
Not
then
SP
she was
filling in
talking.
blanks. SP.
Yes, she
See,
works
I
at
didn't even
Impact,
catch
but yes,
that.
but then I didn't.
I never didn't even catch that.
But then
See,
because
they just left
you started talking about something else, so that's why it happened. I mean, we were trying to break down what Blue was really saying, so that's what it was. Anywho, it's okay.
Thank you, SP.
But
This is
yes,
why look,
she's
SP, he
improving.
fills in our
We don't
blanks.
know what her.
He makes sure we're on task. He tells me how to pronounce shit because I surely did not. I've been calling her Isla for I don't know how long. Just kidding. That was it for NXT. Let's talk about Dynamite, y'all. I did not watch it. I am sorry. Again,
Okay, I'm gonna try to fill in some of the blanks.
I did not get a chance to catch up.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give this over to Miss Krssi to let me know what she thought about Dynamite.
Okay. Dynamite was a great Wednesday show. Saw mostly highlights. I didn't see it live because I was at my holiday party. So the last match I did see was the ending of the show. However, we had two women things happen to a match. It was I believe Ruby against Ty Mello for revenge of what would happen. Unfortunately, I believe Ruby great stuff. She looks so good. I'm so happy for Ruby. I wish they hopefully they showcase more of her, and hopefully she gets some type of goal soon because she deserves it. She did not win though, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, she not the winner of first match back.
Oh wait, she did win. Okay, sorry. But then what's in the homegirl came down and helped her. She did win. See, I told you I had highlights, guys. I was like, I saw the highlight part. Sorry, don't kill me.
It's fine. I forgot. So someone won earlier. Remember? I was like, I think Candace won. I'm like, I don't remember.
Candace won. No, yes.
Ruby won. SVD,
Ruby
yes,
won.
I'm happy Ruby.
But then Ty and Ty, came, helped her, and they came and beat her up. So that's that. I'm sure Ty will probably, what happened? What happened? Are you reading?
Because they came and beat her up.
Yes, they came and beat her up. So they look like they were the winners on top. That's why I probably said that she didn't win, because that's the part I, saw in the highlights and then forgot all about it. Anywho, Sky Blue. Oh, God, you gotta love this shit. It's so good. Wait, and the sun is still in your face. I'm like, wait, I only see your head, forehead.
It really moved, and the fucking sun moved. Excuse my language. The sun moved. Like, it's all. See? Like, I get.
Sky Blue challenged Brittany, and Brittany paused, and then she goes to
Jade, which was hilarious.
So yes, Ruby does look fantastic after the new. Of course, she did have a broken nose, so they did have to go and do work on it, and I think she looks fantastic.
It's amazing.
It looks amazing. Like everything is like spot on for her. Yes, SP, absolutely. She's looking good after the nose job. I think she was looking great. I think this just transcended her even more. Ty Conti is stunning, including beautiful, attractive friend Anna Jay. Yeah, her and Anna Jay are great together, and I feel like they need a good ass kicking for them. I don't know who
that
Ruby can.
Coming. Frantic said
it's coming.
Ruby came and helped Willow.
Yeah, so maybe Willow could be her partner then.
AJ jumped Willow Nightingale, and Ruby came up to help her. I'm there for that. Give me some purple and green.
I'm here for Willow. I'm here for Willow. Willow, I love.
Willoughby. I'm here for it. Yeah, TJ.
If Mercedes
Willoughby.
go over there, that's one of the matches I want to see. I want to see her and Willow get a match.
That's something I want to see on TV.
Say that again.
Why did that happen on Dark? I want to see that on TV. The fuck?
Oh yes, they have a lot of things that happen on Dark, which no one really watches except SP and them.
I do not. I have not watched one episode of Dark. I'm sorry, guys. They do more angles on Dark, which makes it more appealing to watch. Does it? Or should they be doing angles on fucking TV, which makes the women's division more appealing on TV?
It's so much wrestling going on. I can't keep track. Like, I don't know if I can fit Dark into my schedule.
You have a family. Yeah. I cannot be watching all this goddamn wrestling. I love wrestling. I will watch it as much as I can when I can, but put that on TV. Why are there angles on TV? Anyway, what else happened on Dynamite? Anything else of note?
Okay. So, Chris Statlander also came.
Is she back?
Out and didn't she?
Is she back?
I believe so.
No, she
didn't. Am I correct? SP's Chris Statlander did come back, correct?
No, she didn't.
Okay, so there's damn it. Sorry. What did I read that at? Somebody's fucking up my shit. But it's okay.
Look, the whole chat's excited. Yes, Chris Statlander.
Okay, so with that being said, we need more stuff to happen on.
There's Jamie here. Yeah. I guess she could promote.
But our women's champion did issue a challenge for her next opponent, and it's supposed to be wait, what my stuff is delayed now. Yeah, this is our champion, Jamie Hayter.
So Sheeta and Hayter had a video package to hype their match this week on Dynamite.
Thank you. So this is going to be her new opponent. First of all, this hair, this wig, gorge. Okay, let's just do that. This is how Ron, if you want to do face paint, this is how you're supposed to do face paint.
I can't with the face paint and Ronda. Let's.
Yes.
Sheeta always looks incredible.
She has. I think she wrote something on her face. It's giving me very sensational Sherry-esque vibes. The hair, everything was like, gorge. She probably won't win, but it's okay.
No,
but she's looking amazing.
But so Sheeta is a fan favorite.
Look at that.
And Hayter is a fan favorite.
Sheeta,
and so I'm wondering how this is going to play out in the crowd, because the crowd loves both of them.
So
and Hayter chance.
With that being said, if you want to do face paint, Ronda, look at these people, because this is what you should be doing. Don't do anything else with the back eyes. Is just craziness. Yes. So who's the winner?
Was that it for Dynamite?
I think they're gonna maybe make Sheeta more of yeah. Maybe Sheeta might be more heelish.
I think you're delayed.
Could be. This is Phil Nation said, Sheeta and Hayter always have a place in his heart. They're fantastic wrestlers.
Correct.
Okay. That was it for Dynamite, friend. So they're having their thing. So now we go to SmackDown. Anything happen on Impact, SB?
She didn't hear this week on Dynamite. Sweet.
Am I? Oh, God. I'm sorry. I don't want to restart my stuff, and then I'll be waiting for that to happen. I apologize.
Hold on. I think she's delayed, guys. Hold on. Yeah, Krssi's like delayed a lot. Krssi, you might want to
Oh yeah, I read that comment. This week's Dynamite, so for Wednesday. So I will make sure I am available to watch that. Because that should be a banger of a match. Give them 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Contract signed.
They should be
James versus Jordan
great.
Grace at Hard to Kill in January. Nice. I'm assuming Jordan Grace goes over there, but we will obviously have to see. Obviously, I know Mickie James is on her last rodeo tour, I guess, if you will. So I'm assuming Jordan Grace is going over, but I guess we'll see. But they have their contract signing on Impact this week. I'm going to jump into SmackDown while Krssi tries to figure out her connection because she was like super delayed. So we had Liv Morgan and Tegan Knox versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Whew. Say that 3 times fast. What a fun match this was. Like, for me, I absolutely enjoyed this match. So you have 4 of the best women on SmackDown in the ring together. It was 4 of the tag titles. And Liv and Tegan were actually working very well together. There was a point where Liv Morgan got a kendo stick, acted like she was actually about to hit the other team. Tegan had to stop her. So are you back?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Am I better?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Russia's playing with my internet.
Delayed. I was like, you're super delayed. It's okay.
I'm so sorry, guys.
This is the fun.
That's why I couldn't even see your messages to me because it wasn't coming through. Wow. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's okay. It happens.
Are we on
this
SmackDown?
Is the fun of streaming live. We're on SmackDown. I was talking about the tag match that opened the show with Liv Morgan, Tegan Knox, Io, and Dakota. And it was actually a really fun match. The whole match in itself, to me, was a lot of fun.
Right.
Liv, for whatever reason, came and went and grabbed a kendo stick, acted like she was gonna hit, the other team. Tegan had to stop her and say, "No, you're gonna get us disqualified. Don't do that."
Right. Mm-hmm.
The titles. And then she's like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "What?" As we said, Liv came off like an idiot. She's crazy.
Liv, right?
Got a kendo stick.
Now
you don't get DQ'd. Yeah, it didn't make sense to me why she grabbed the kendo stick. I guess they're trying to go with this narrative that she's kind of lost it a bit, but I'm like, if you want the tag titles, why would you disqualify yourself? It's just weird. It's like it was almost a heel move, and she's not a heel. So I'm like,
the whole point is that now you can't cheat. Right.
Very heel thing to do, and I'm like,
are
they turning her heel? Like,
I think they want to transition her to a heel, though. That's the thing.
I don't get it. It was very dumb. That was very dumb booking to me, that part. So Tegan and Liv Morgan, excuse me, kind of get the upper hand on Damage Control, and Damage Control takes Tegan kind of out of the ring, gets her over by the ring announcer area. All of a sudden, person in a black hoodie, which they seem to have a plethora of these days at WWE, then does a high kick.
Yes.
To Tegan off and
yes, and that gives
Damage
Control
the
advantage.
And then
yes.
Security grabs her and then drags her out, or drags the person out. And we're like, oh my God, who is it? So obviously, automatically, Twitter is speculating who this is. Chelsea Green, it's Naomi, it's all these different people, and so we don't know.
Except for who it really was. Yep.
And when Tegan Knox got taken out, it left Liv Morgan down in the ring. Io does her moonsault, gets the pin on Liv Morgan, and retains the tag team titles for her and Dakota. While everyone is over here
Dakota
asking,
is Angelica Pickles.
Correct. So everyone's like, who's the person in the hood? I would just like to point out and just give an honorable mention to the feud that is Bayley and Michael Cole. One of the best ongoing feuds,
Yes.
I think, in WWE. It's just
Forever.
like she just yells at him the whole time he's trying to commentate. She's just yelling at him, like, "No, we're not." He's like, "Oh, they're
Do
struggling."
your job.
No, we're not.
Yes.
She's just yelling at him, and it's just, I love that. I love it. I hope it goes on for decades, as long as they're both there. I just want to just continue. I don't want to ever know that Bayley likes Michael Cole ever. So anyway, they retain. Everyone's wondering who this person in the black hood is. For whatever reason, it is revealed who the person in the hoodie is on a random online thing, not even on TV.
Exclusive.
It is Xylee.
Yep.
Why we revealed this on a digital WWE digital exclusive online and not on TV, I am not quite sure. I'm not quite sure.
I'm not here for this.
I'm perfectly fine with him doing for something with Xylee. Again, she's one of those people that kind of fell into the fold, didn't really have a character direction.
No,
so if they're making her
what
part
I'm
of Damage
saying is I'm not here for them doing it like
online. Yeah,
okay.
It was just, it's one of those things like just like I just said with Dark. Put the angles on TV. Like, why wouldn't they review that on TV? Not everyone sees what they post online.
Because if it wasn't for the news, not everyone is all online at the time that it happens. We might miss that feed. Like, if there's nothing popping on you, what'd she say?
Stop. She said that. She said because
you know what?
they
That's
knew no
actually
one would
true.
care.
That's I agree with you, Monet. That's absolutely, you're absolutely right, Monet. See, Stephanie's trying to be nice. That no one gives a damn. That's what there's no, they don't care.
SB, there was absolutely no.
She didn't have to wear a hoodie. She could have worn the mat. It was no reason. She could have, like, she's a ninja. Like, she could have came like dressed like in the, like, there was no reason for that. It was really stupid. It was really dumb. Really dumb. And like Monet,
you know what would have been cooler?
No one really gave a damn.
You know what would have been cooler than the hoodie? Is if the lights went out. So do you ever see have you ever seen Ninja Turtles, like old movies like Secret of the Ooze, and when the ninjas come rolling through, the lights go out and they like take everybody out real quick and the lights come up and everyone's like just laid out? That's what they should have done. They should have just turned the lights out, have Xylee come running out, take everyone out for absolutely no reason, and then run out, and then everyone's just laid out like, what just happened? That would have been cooler, because the plethora of black hoodie people that we've had in the last 2 months is a little ridiculous, and security needs to be stepped up.
I'm
just saying.
Yep.
Queen Monet said, I thought it was Deonna.
Totally.
You know, I thought it was going to be someone new. I thought it was someone that's going to be from NXT. Again, throw us off a little bit. Like, I do want them to do something with Xylee, but you're right. It didn't need to be a hooded person. Xylee's there. We know she's there. It's not she went away for 8 months and came back. Like, she's been there. So I don't really know why she had to have a hood. SB is right. I was kind of wishing it was somebody, new or surprising. Like, that's what you hood people when it's supposed to be a big surprise. Like, oh my gosh.
Very true.
Backstage, Raquel Rodriguez cut a promo about her intentions on competing in next week's #1 contender gauntlet match. But she was attacked again by Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, which doesn't tell me in any way as a fan that she will be the one getting the title match.
To win.
There's been so much focus on Raquel Rodriguez and Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. I have absolutely no clue that's going to be Raquel Rodriguez. Anyway, so they took her out, and so I guess it can't be her. And that was it for SmackDown.
Well, I feel like it can be her, but we all know that it's the Ronda effect and she's not losing right now. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. I wish they do something with her character though, because the whole smiley face, backbone, bareness is not doing anything for me. That character is lost and it needs to be like revamped or something because it's not giving me anything. I'm sorry.
I'm
kind of like sick of it. Like, and then you have all these number one contenders. Like, you put all these girls out. Right. And like, you keep giving us these like gauntlet contender matches. Like, just can't the women just have like general like fights? Like, have someone come out and like, attack Ronda. I don't know. Like, or maybe Shayna gets hurt. Who knows? I don't know. It's
Monet, I agree. She said she's sick of these multi-person contenders matches. I am sick of them as well. Let's do something new. Look, there's a couple things. So there was a period of time where WWE didn't do contenders matches, and it was annoying. Then they started doing contenders matches with the champion in them, and that was annoying. And now that's all they're doing are multiple person contenders matches. I'm like, we got to switch it up. Like, you have to figure out different ways to make contenders. Even if it's just someone attacking the champion in the back, and the champion is pissed and is like, you know what? If you want to go, let's go.
Right.
Do that. Like, it's too much. Like, I just we all know Raquel's gonna win it.
Let's go. Yes.
They're focusing.
Like, people should be coming after Ronda. Like,
I don't know. Anyway, that was it for SmackDown. Do you have anything for Rampage? Because I did not see it. So
I don't know. It's annoying. It's annoying, but whatever. Rampage. Shoot, I can't remember right now. Because I did not see Rampage. I didn't see any of the endings of SmackDown or Rampage because I left home. Yes. Yes.
All right.
And I'm guessing Britt won.
I'm assuming Britt won.
That's pretty usual. Like, her losing is not, happening.
Well, that's it then for the week.
But I did.
Frantic did ask a good question.
I'm assuming Britt had one, of course. Duh.
I think Krssy's delayed again. That's a correct assumption. Frantic did ask a good question. Do you ladies think that the honeymoon phase is over for Triple H? I don't know if it was necessarily a honeymoon phase. I think a lot of people are just looking for change and some difference with Vince being gone, because Vince ran WWE for most of our lives. So a lot of us, like, I'm in my 30s, Vince was there when I started watching wrestling, right? So it's one of those things where it's like we don't know anything different. And so I think a lot of us were just very tired of a lot of the things Vince did or wouldn't allow. And so I think a lot of us are expecting this huge, big change right away from Triple H. And it just doesn't work that way. You have to ease into things. I don't necessarily agree with all the booking decisions he's made so far. I don't necessarily like everything that he does. I think he is progressively trying to make some changes, which is why he's got rid of all the pay-per-views until Rumble. I think he's trying to work on characters. He's trying to work on some stories. He's trying to work on some booking. So I think he's trying to reestablish his top players and then figure it out from there. And so
I think it's only been like a few months. Yeah,
it's been since June, July.
Like, was it like 3? It's going on 6 months. Oh, okay. Wow. It's been. I thought it was like 6 months. I mean, 3 months. But it's 6 months now. You have to give him at least a year. Give him to, like, okay, we're about to be in, like, Royal Rumble season's about to be Mania. Like, he has to fix these things. He's trying to like transition out for the rest of the year.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, SB said his start date was July 25th. Okay, great.
that he wants.
With that being said, he has give him a year. Like, you know how you get a new boss, right? Correct. Absolutely.
Anyway,
and then you're gonna have to give time for those that are out, that are injured. They're not have to now transition back in as well. So you have to give them time.
He's doing better. SP said he's doing better with the stars already. They're
I give it a
over
year.
the ones.
Give him a year. Am I delayed?
What do you mean, SP? I'm sorry. I'm reading that. He's doing better with the stars already. They're over the ones he's bringing in. Do you mean the people he brought back? Is that what you mean? Monet said, I think we'll have a true idea of what he could actually do when he redrafts 2 rosters and have people where he wants them instead of working with a Vince drafted roster. I agree. I think there's some shifts that need to happen. There are definitely some shifts that need to happen between SmackDown and Raw. Raw completely blows SmackDown out of the water in so many other levels. That's because of the talent that's over on Raw. So I do think that they're going to have to shift some things around, and that Triple H has to reset his chessboard. If you really look at it as a game, get it? He's a game. No, but if he has to reset his board, right? It's right now he's playing with a Vince made board and he's trying to move around that. And now he has to reset it and make it his own. And I do feel that's going to take time. You can't just drop things. You can't just change everything all at once.
I love that. You said yes.
Like,
this is the game.
Investors like the stable, like things to be stable. So you don't want it to seem like, oh crap, let's drop everything. It's going to take time. Again, I don't agree with everything he's done so far, but it is. He has a direction. He has made statements that he is booking long term. So he does have a vision in mind. So I guess we'll get there. And these days are not the most patient. So it's going to take some time. SP said Kevin Owens, Ricochet are all getting better pushes than Gargano, Cross, Candice Tegan, and Loomis.
Yes.
You're right. They are. And these are all Triple H's babies. Well, I guess Kevin Owens and Ricochet are also, but they were already on main roster. So you're right. They are getting better pushes right now than those people are. So again, they have to get established, get set, reset, if you will. And I think we'll go from there. So I guess we'll see. Obviously, Mania season's here. He's not going to do any major changes right now. I think it was reported he pretty much has all the matches set for Mania at this point. So I think from here, once the draft happens, at that point, when the draft happens, I consider it Triple H's full creative roster at that point, where he's playing with his own board. He set the pieces, he put them in place, and now he has to work with it. So we will see. Okay. Well, that's it. I don't know if Krssy's going to come back, but that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining in today. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all the things. Happy holidays, you guys, from us here at
Can you see me?
Hills.
Can you hear me?
Family, I can see you. Yes. Hi.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is today. Russia.
It wants to go on holiday vacation already. Your router
Brittany's
is like,
back home and they want to mess with our shit. That's why. You're right.
Oh yeah, shout out to Brittany Griner. She's home.
Yay. But we will see. Yes, happy holidays. Have a happy Hanukkah.
Yes, happy Kwanzaa.
So they want to mess with other people's internet and stuff because they let her go back home. So that's what that is. Happy Kwanzaa. Hanukkah starts, I believe, tonight.
Hanukkah I believe started
Yeah,
today.
and happy holidays. Christmas is next Sunday. I can't believe that. 7 days away. Oh God, I'm sick.
So get your shopping done, y'all, if you haven't already. And thank you for joining us. We'll be back in the new year, I believe, right? Is that the next Sunday? Hold on. Not Christmas. We won't be here on Christmas, but the Sunday after, I think, is New Year's. So we may or may not have a show. Nope. So it might be. So it will be like 2023 next time you see us. So happy New Year as well.
Yep.
To everybody. And thank you for joining us this year.
Thank you for watching us this year. Yes.
Our first all women's show on True Hill Heat. And we hope to continue and have you guys next year as well. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And
bye.
Have a great holiday. Great and safe holiday.
Laters.